Today, I want to walk you through something I came across recently called the X4 algorithm. If you've seen the pitch or maybe even received one of those messages saying you've been selected for this opportunity, stick around because I'm going to unpack what this is, what it claims to offer, and whether or not it actually makes sense once you break it down. Before I start, if you're tired of scams and want a real solution for making money online, check out my #1 recommendation in the description below. Now let's get back to the review. The X4 algorithm promises that for just $9, you can start receiving upwards of $700 a week, and you don't have to work or even invest anything for it because it comes to you automatically. The X4 algorithm is being pushed by someone named Luis Villar, who presents himself as an expert in economic management and online advertising. He claims he's worked with big companies, learned all the tricks of the trade, and eventually funneled all that knowledge into creating his algorithm. He tells us that his algorithm taps into advertising revenue from major search engines like Google or Bing through something he calls an advertising data sharing system. He explains that due to certain regulations, search engines are required to share part of their ad revenue with content publishers, and that this algorithm lets you cash in on that, no questions asked. Now, right away, if that sounds a little too perfect, it should, because this does not add up. To understand this, let's talk about how advertising budgets and search engine revenue actually work. You see, companies like Google run on ad revenue. Businesses pay Google to show their ads to the right audience through systems like Google Ads. When someone clicks on an ad, Google makes money, and in the case of YouTube or websites that run those ads, a portion of the revenue is shared with the publisher, meaning the person who owns the YouTube channel or website where the ad showed up. That sharing happens because the platform is using their space, their traffic, and their audience. The important thing here is that you don't just get access to that revenue unless you are the one publishing the content or providing the ad space. There's no way for you to tap into this ad revenue without having a website, a video channel, or literally any role in the advertising chain. Louis talks about how his X4 algorithm uses advanced marketing techniques like behavioral targeting and retargeting, and those are real things. Behavioral targeting involves tracking online activity to serve more relevant ads, and retargeting shows you ads based on things you've already viewed or clicked. But again, those tools are used by advertisers and agencies to spend money efficiently, not to pay strangers hundreds of dollars for free. Another thing he brings up is that the X4 algorithm is protected by HTTPS encryption and that all your money is covered by insurance. Honestly, that kind of language is often thrown into these pitches to give the illusion of legitimacy. Yes, HTTPS encryption is standard for basically every website that collects payments. But it doesn't mean the site is trustworthy. It just means the connection between your device and the server is secure. As for insurance, there's no proof of what kind of insurance is being referenced or whether it's real. That's the kind of vague promise you often see when someone wants to soothe your doubts but doesn't want to show any documentation. He also promises a 60-day money-back guarantee, but unfortunately, these kinds of offers often rely on the fact that most people won't follow through with refund requests. There are also some testimonials whereby you've got people saying the X4 algorithm changed their life. The problem with such testimonials is that they are not on an independent third-party platform, so you should take them with a grain of salt. After all, we've seen how disingenuous programs often provide us with glowing fake reviews to give off the illusion of success when there's no substance to such claims. So, is the X4 algorithm a legit opportunity? Honestly, no, it's not. It's not grounded in how online advertising works and relies on exaggerated or straight-up misleading language. It's just a pitch designed to sound technical and convincing enough to get you to part with a small amount of money. And that's the end goal here. These types of schemes make their money not by delivering on the promise, but by getting thousands of people to each pay a small fee, something low enough that most people won't complain or chase a refund. And by the time you realize it's not working, they've already moved on or changed the name of the program. So, if you've been thinking about trying the X4 algorithm, or someone sent you a link telling you that you've been selected, I'd really encourage you to take a step back. You are not being cynical for the sake of it. It's just that when someone comes up and tells you to pay $9 so that they can pay you hundreds of dollars every week for doing nothing, you should be very skeptical. If you've already tried it or have thoughts of your own, feel free to share. Otherwise, I hope this helped you avoid something that looks like an easy win but really isn't. Before you leave, if you're tired of scams and want a real solution for making money online, check out my number one recommendation. Click the link in the description to see the best business to start online, which made me over $26,000 last month alone. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up below and subscribe for more.